In the kit that I bought, you get the resin, foam filler, and also the hardener. You can also buy pigments to get the exact colour of the board, but for this one we're just going to use the white foam filler, about half, and then finish it off around the top with some clear resin. We found that with the resin, when we mix it up, the warmer it is, the quicker it sets. And because it's quite cold in here, we're going to warm this up but also use quite a lot of hardener, because we want it to set within sort of half an hour, so we can then move on to the next stage. Okay, because we need quite a thick consistency, I'm going to use 2 or 3 spoonfuls of this foam. It's a good idea to use paper cups, because the plastic ones will melt, so if you can get your hand on a flat rate cup, that would be ideal. Okay, I'm just going to put enough resin in here to fill that hole. And like I said, it needs to be reasonably thick. This is going to dry. Now we've got the powdered foam in here. Even though that's blue at the moment, this is going to dry white. And then, like I said, we'll put that in there so it fills about 3/4. And then when that's set, we'll put some clear on top without the foam. And then hopefully that won't stand out too much against the yellow board. Okay, I'm going to put, and it seems quite a lot, I'm going to put about 8 drops of this hardener in. That was 10, but I think that will probably work quite well. Okay, I'm going to pour that in there. Stir it up a bit more. Okay, I'm going to pour all that in. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that's gone all the way around that lip that I cut onto the inside. Now I'm going to drop the fin plug in. And just sit it in place. Okay, if you have a look down the line there against the string, you should be able to see whether that's straight or not. That looks pretty good. It's a nice even gap all the way around the outside there. Okay, so now I'm just going to let that set. Okay, so this has been about half an hour now, and that's in there and that's set really nicely. So the next thing you need to do is to fill the gap around here with some resin and hardener again. This is blue just as it was before, but again it will dry clear, so hopefully you won't notice it. Then all I'm going to do is just pour it in around the outside. Okay, now that's filled all the way around the outside, I'll just leave that for half an hour to set, and then have a little sand down around it to smooth it off. Now that it's dry, you can just sand down the edges if it's a bit too high, but this one actually seems to be pretty okay, so I'm not going to bother with that. So next thing to do is to put the camera in and just to make sure it's nice and straight. This is the camera in the attachment that you get with the surf kit. This is obviously which just sits inside the fin there, and then just screw the grub screw in. Now it'll be really nice and tight.